Hello and welcome, my lovely Taurus. Taurus, your card in the tarot is the Hierophant card. Your message is making the most of your gifts. Alright, Taurus. The reason I just paused there was because I asked for a message to start, like an energy to start the reading, and it was fire, burning it down, Taurus. Alright, me being the Queen of Clovers, my readings tend to focus on life, craft, action, nurturing ourselves and others, and using our will for the highest good and calling. Taurus, this is also your intuitive energy and card reading for the week of September 23rd through 29th, 2019. Remember that time is merely a pretense, and these can be past, present, or future energies. So please definitely listen to the entirety of your reading for surprise messages that may apply to you as time goes on. But again, this is a general Taurus reading, so that would be sun, moon, and house positions, of course. But it still will not apply to all. Alright, what energy are we working with? I'm going to put those in the middle. So they just don't pop up so easily. Let's see what we got. Some honest energy. We have Venus, Sun in Libra, finally getting out of that hefty earth energy that you probably just feel like you've got a million things done, Taurus. That's how I feel. Like you're on top of the world right now. Your to-do list is just check. And so this is balancing that work, home, love, life. And of course we have Venus in Libra. I think I said Venus was retrograde last week. Venus is not retrograde. What happens is when Venus moves into Libra, it appears to come in a backspin to each other. And so what happens is when Venus does go retrograde in January of 2020, it's going to recall back to the energies of this time. What were we doing in love at this time? You know, that pull up for review kind of thing. Just like Saturn went direct on Wednesday. Finally, some of that period of hefty karma is going to be out of us. Lori Loughlin and Felicity Huffman know how that feels. But things are going to improve, and it recalls back to December. Saturn Saturn going direct, this retrograde recalled back to the energies of December 2017. So what were you doing then? Well, I was just basically putting my life in a box, shaking it up and turning it upside down. I went a little Aries rebellious. But this is a very calm, much more calm period. It's definitely about balancing energy, balancing that air energy. I have the Justice card here. Might have some legal or some fairness issues to deal with, my Taurus. Coming in with the energy of a little justice in reverse, a little unfairness, a little pain coming into this. It doesn't feel that bad. It just feels like this is just what you gotta live with, because this is kind of what happens, you know. It's not a marriage made in heaven. You've really thought it over, and it's probably not a good idea, but there are a 10 of Cups possible, but it's just not, it's not how you pictured it, and it's just kind of sucks a little bit, but there's happiness to be had here. It's just not how you pictured it. You're going to come into your energy in this connection. You're going to really you're going to remember what it is you loved about connecting with others and what's not working right now. Because you're going to come in with your energy even though those connecting with you are in reverse. You're just going to see what's not good, what's not working. But you are going to, there's a happiness here with this 10 of Cups. It's just somebody else. It's not a marriage, but you know what? It's going to be somebody else working with you, it feels like, in some way, probably in a home kind of way. Maybe getting some maid service. Oh, Taurus, I don't think so. Taurus would love to clean their house by themselves, but just getting a helping hand, maybe somebody to even pay the bills a little bit with you. It just feels like just some kind of energy of just, it's going to be good. It's going to be good, but right now, it's a little nerve-wracking. Okay, yeah. Spirit says this is actually going to help you come out of a little bit of a precarious position. Spirit says you're in a bit of a tough spot, and you're kind of have nowhere to go as well. And this Queen of Cups is coming in with a big heart and her big bosom, and she's just going to really nurture the situation. She's going to pull a little fight out of the situation as well. This person, it feels like a fairy godmother. Just a very loving person, can be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces specifically. So definitely keep a lookout for this person, because it's going to feel as that I can take a break moment for just a little bit, you know? And it's, yeah, it's just an and it might be you pulling on this energy. I was just thinking, you know, a Taurus getting ready for the holidays, you might just be feeling that energy. I'm getting out of this icky feeling situation, this Eight of Swords kind of precarious position that really isn't that precarious at all. I got to get out of this. And you're just going to pull on that homey mommy vibe and just have a holiday to, like, you know, at the Great American Bake Off, right, Taurus? All right. Ooh, that was fast. You guys' energy is like, you've made a lot of decisions that are going to take you out of this feeling of things aren't fair and you know, this whiny fair martyred decision. These cards look kind of nasty to start with the Justice card in reverse, but it's coming. It's leaving this energy. It's like, I just want to put this behind and maybe get some balance going here. You didn't pull the balance card, but you definitely feel like the energies are lightening up as this week progresses. So a lot of that boo-hoo kind of energy, Taurus, that you might be feeling, it's just, it's lifting off of you, frankly. And yeah, Eight of Wands, this card, it feels like, you know, I always talk about this card as being something happens that really opens up your roads. A blockage is removed. This is like you paid off a mortgage, you paid off a car. It's like access to resources, access to time. The road is open. So it's like, if you have any wishes or desires, when you pull this card, it's like, you better pull that list out of wishes and desires and hopes and dreams, because whatever you do now is going to happen. So it's not a time to rest, even though you feel like there's an open road or something. If you book a vacation, you want to book like a cruise. You want to book like a working vacation, not a lay on the beach vacation. You know, schedule a hiking day, at least one kind of thing. It has that energy of just, you need to move, because whatever you move towards, you have the open road for it. It's like, go for it. Is this that card from Spirit? Oh, Taurus. Yeah, it's just a freeing of energy. It does have some financial risk involved that you're concerned about, but it also might be just eliminating some financial difficulty for you. Like I said, this Ace of Wands is typically, like I said, some kind of freedom, and it could be some financial freedom, like finishing up a contract. This would be finishing up a contract and getting out of perhaps even a legal situation. Having the Justice card as a major arcana once pulled in the tarot is this kind of like that, like I said, the same thing I just talked about, that freedom, that open road, that you can move forward with something because an opportunity has either come, or it's more likely with the Nine of Swords, like I've been talking about, that you've a path has been cleared, something has gone, this is going to balance your emotions too and give you a new financial start. Cards will be flipping without me seeing them. So yeah, this Eight of Hearts is balancing your emotions. It's also can be the walk away card, but that's balancing your emotions. It's choosing what energies you want around you, not just handling your response and reaction vibrations to others' bad energy. No, this is like really cleaning that up and making space for true love and just really proper connection with others. And the Ace of Diamonds would be a new financial start, a new opportunity, as I said. So this is the second ace in this spread here of the Cartomancy. So it means that you're definitely coming into a bit of the new, a bit of a Yeah, it looks like you're going to have a king. That's you, actually. I'm sorry. That's you. It looks like you're going to definitely have some kind of queen, like I said. A person. Don't get hooked up on the genders, because this is definitely your Taurus card, the King of Diamonds, you coming into your power. But there's a nurturing fire energy here, a solution energy here. They're not going through a good time. And they're going to come in and they're going to help you out. But you're actually helping them out. You are going to, there's some kind of energy. You need nurturing, and you're tired of being king of this castle without a queen. But this is not necessarily a love thing. I didn't pick up it as love, love, love. Lovey-dovey love. It's like a friend or a roommate, or, you know, your mom comes and visits and cleans the whole apartment and fills up the fridge and, you know, gives you the biggest hug in the world as well. So it kind of has that energy, like a nurturing vibe kind of energy where, you know, when you go do your laundry, you're not alone. And, you know, it has that kind of gifty kind of energy of like just somebody wants to like put some love and energy to you, and help you out while you help them out. It's a connection. It's a connection. I'm not really sure what kind, because it's just so open, and there are just things you know about each other. Yeah, you're gonna get the message about that love. Again, it doesn't feel like lovey-dovey energy. It feels more like just community and commitment. And if this is a lover, they haven't shown their hand yet. You might not know this person is interested in love with you yet, because they're such a friend and such a helper and such a you've such a great connection. And people say, what is that anyway? And you're like, oh, I don't know. And you don't want to know, because it's so perfect. But it can be greater. But that's only in some cases. That's only in some cases. Like I said, this is like a helping hand, more of a helping energy, because there's something about you retaining the kingdom, the kingliness of this that is important. This person's going to be gentle with you being king of the castle. If it has that chill vibe to it, and it's really kind of generous energy to be shared with you. All right, Taurus. Yeah, it's a very good energy. A lot of fresh start for you here, too. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, tip, or donate if the spirit moves you. Info is in the box below, as well as info how to book a personal reading or contact me to connect with me personally. My email, qclovers1111@gmail.com, and definitely have a very good week and expect some assistance, my lovely, lovely Taurus.